Miles was a teenage boy who, along with his best friend Francis, was on holiday at his father's farmhouse in the countryside. One sunny afternoon, the two friends decided to explore the woods that surrounded the farm. After a long walk, they reached a quiet lake where they set up their fishing rods. While they fished, they talked about school, their favorite teachers, and even shared secret crushes. "I really like Emma from class," Francis admitted, reeling in his lines slowly. Miles grinned. "Really? I thought you liked Sarah more." They both laughed, enjoying the peaceful afternoon. Suddenly, a strange noise broke the calm. The boys looked up and saw a group of weird, small children peeking from behind the trees. Their eyes glowed faintly, and their smiles were eerie. Miles approached one of the children and asked, "What are you doing here? Where do you live?" One of the children replied in a soft, almost whispering voice, "We live here. Come play with us." Francis frowned. "No thanks. We're just fishing," he said firmly. The children's faces darkened, and they began to scream at the top of their lungs. The scream was so loud it made the ground shake. Startled and terrified, Miles and Francis dropped their fishing rods and ran as fast as they could back to the farmhouse. When they reached the farmhouse, they burst through the door and told everyone what had happened. Miles's grandma scolded him sharply. "I told you not to wander in those woods. That place is haunted," she said. She explained, "Many decades ago, a terrible virus killed many people. Most of them were children. They were buried in those woods. Now, if anyone crosses that area, they see the ghosts of those children." Although scared, the boys became curious. They decided to record a video of the ghosts to post on social media, hoping it would make them famous. The next day, they returned to the woods with a camera in hand, just like a vlog. As they reached the lake again, ghostly children appeared before them. With trembling excitement, Miles and Francis said together, "Let's play with you. Can you show us more ghosts?" The ghost children giggled and, in a strange way, invited them deeper into the woods. The children led them to a faraway clearing where dozens of ghostly figures, including the faces of children and even some adults who had died decades ago, gathered in a silent meeting. Miles whispered, "This is incredible. We must record everything." They talked to the ghosts, asking questions and capturing every eerie moment on camera. When the sky began to darken with evening, the boys decided it was time to leave, but the ghost children did not want them to go. Their voices rose in a chilling chorus, "Stay with us forever." Reluctantly, Miles and Francis said, "We can't. We have to go home," and ran as the ghostly voices echoed and the ground shook beneath their feet. In the chaos of the dark, twisting woods, the two friends lost their way. They ran as fast as they could, and in the confusion, they were separated. Miles, panting and frightened, finally stumbled back to the farmhouse. Shaken, he told his family everything about the ghostly encounter. His family scolded him for venturing into the dangerous woods again, and with the help of the police, they searched the area. The next morning, a heartbreaking discovery was made. Francis was found dead, drowned in the lake. The police recovered his body, and Miles wept bitterly upon seeing his friend's lifeless form. As he stood by the water, he saw ghostly children gathered around, and among them, he recognized Francis's spirit. Now trapped with the other ghosts forever, one small ghost whispered softly, "You should also join us. We can all play together forever." Terrified, Miles ran to his family, but when he tried to explain what he had seen, no one else could see the ghosts except him. That night, Miles dreamed of Francis, who said in a sorrowful tone, "You shouldn't have left me alone." Haunted by his dreams and desperate for answers, Miles went to his grandma. She looked at him with worry and said, "Miles, you must throw away that phone you used to record the ghosts. Their energy is now attached to it." Reluctantly, Miles took his phone and threw it into the lake. After that day, he never saw any ghosts again. Though he missed his friend Francis dearly and regretted his decision to go into the woods, he never returned to the farmhouse, choosing instead to leave that haunted past behind. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more thrilling tales. I also write novels in different genres like sci-fi, fantasy, and horror. If you'd like to check them out, click the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting stories.